everybody. Bo Palmer Coin Hunter is back. Hope everyone's doing well. Looks like I got a couple people in here, so we'll wait a little bit to try and get a couple more. I decided to come on a little bit early, so hopefully everyone's doing well. Everyone had some nice holidays and so on and so forth. But I got some goodies we're going to put up today. Hey, Jack, good to see you. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. Who can believe what silver's doing right now, huh? Crazy. I got about 4 people in here. I haven't looked at it today. Let's see what it's at today. I'm just going to go to AppMex, see what it says on there. AppMex has it at 95.06 right now. Woo. So it's up 4 1/4 today alone. Gold's up $75 today. It's almost at 4,700. That's nuts. I got about 5 people in here now. Look at this set, you guys. With pennies going away, this is going to be a good one to have. You get the Philly and the Denver 2009s. So this is going to be one of the items up today. All the marks, of course, are on the plastic. That's why we use them. So that'll be up today. I'm going to put up an Irish silver coin, see if anybody wants it, but it is an ounce of silver, and with silver where it is right now, not sure if anyone's going to want it. This is 2025. You got the Tree of Life on one side. And then, of course, it is a proof. Kind of neat. Reverse proof on the front, regular proof on the back. So kind of nice. I'm going to put that up in here today, see if anybody wants that. Again, silver, I'm not sure who's going to want it or go for it. Got 6 people in here. Should we start it out? Start out with a W quarter. So it's a 2020. What year is that? 2020, because it's got the V75 Privy on it. So it's a Weir Farm. Weir Farm W. No marks on it, no nothing. I just have to figure out where I'm going to start it at here, so give me a second. Again, I hope everybody had some nice holidays, a good new year. This is going to be the first item I put up tonight. All right, so in a 66, this coin goes for 45, and a 67, it goes for 1,400. This is one of the more desirable coins. So let's just start it at 20. Anybody's interested in this at 20? Figure it's got to at least be a 66. It's been in the flip since it came out, so all the dullities and everything are going to be, I'm not taking them out of the flip, so $20 start. Anybody interested? Where Farm W? One of the harder ones to get too. Got about 7 people in here. Good to see everybody. If there's no interest in it, I'm not worried about that either. I'll hold on to it. Look at this one, guys. 1983D. This is a choice BU. Hard to find these in good shape. Even the FG is readable. But being that there were no mint sets this year, that's a harder one to get. All right, so nobody on the W. Let's go right to the 2009 set. Lincoln Cents, Philadelphia on the top, Denver on the bottom. They're actually in good shape. There's all the Phillies on the bottom there, of course, because we flip them over and they're on the top. So let's start this set at 12 bucks, if anyone's interested. I have my normal shipping on everything. Of course, if you get more than one item, I'm just going to charge you one shipping charge. About 9 people in here now. I'm telling you, these are going to go up in value with the pennies stopping. So $12 start. Any interest? Any interest? Any interest? Only Jack has said hello to me. No interest in the pennies, huh? Well, I know that silver's expensive, but let's put up the Irish coin. I've been good. Today's my last day off. I go back to work tomorrow. Of course, with it being Martin Luther King Jr. Day, I'm off today. So let's do this one. This is $9.99, 1 ounce of silver. We know that melt right now is 95 bucks. I'm going to start this one at 100 though. if anybody wants her. $100 start. Any interest? You know, you get the design on the back, that's the harp. Then you look at their half crowns. Like that's 1961 from Ireland. This one's actually BU. So I'll tell you what, I'll do 100 for both of them. If anyone is interested. No interest? Alrighty. Let's see what else we have here. So I'm going to do a lot of proof nickels. So these are all going to be proofs. We have 74, 78, 92, 93, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1999. And then 2000, 2001, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you're getting two 2004s. Oh, one's a keel boat and one's a piece metal. So you get both of those. That would explain that. No 2005s. We have the 2006, 7, and 8. So there's 19 of them in all here. I'll do them for $20 for all 19 of them. $20 start if anybody's interested. $20 start for 19 proof nickels. Jack Zeman is at 20. Any other interest? Anybody else? That's actually a good deal for those. Especially when you go back to older ones. Going once, guys. I'm not going to type it in until it's sold. Going twice. I don't see any other interest here. So I'm just going to say sold. All right, so Jack, you're getting those proof nickels. Let me just pop them on the sheet here. Proof nickels, 19 of them for $20. It should be Silverjack, not Jack Zeman. I don't know why. I don't know why YouTube got rid of everybody's names. Oh, sweet. New album for Proof Nichols. That'll be perfect. All right. So this is going to be the next lot that I'm doing here. So this is going to be more proofs. But this is a bag of proofs. So this is going to have all kinds of different proofs in it, including some pennies, nickels. I don't know all the years of them. There's a 1984, 1984 quarter, but some of the half dollars are also commemorative. Hang on, I want to put a glove on when I handle these because I'm going to go into it real quick. I'll show you guys what's in here before I actually throw a price out there. So yeah, we have some commemorative halves in here. So there's an 84, a 90, an 86. Another 84. Here's one of the Ellis Island. Another Ellis Island one. So you're getting some face value in here too because you have half dollars in there. Mount Rushmore commemorative half proof. Pennies, quarters, nickels. I'm not going to go through the whole bag, but you see you get all kinds of stuff in there. There's more commemorative halves in there. There's another Ellis Island, two more Ellis Islands. So, not including all those proofs I just took out. So let's start this bag at, I'm going to start it at 30 because of the commemoratives in there. So $30 start on this bag of proofs. And Jack's at 30 there. Any other interest? Yeah, 86s, 84s. Looks like it may be sets that somebody broke out and sent some of them in. Any other interest? There's a 1990. You got dimes in there. None of the quarters, halves, or dimes are silver. Last call, guys. Get in there if anyone's interested before I just say sold again. Hey, Water, good to see you. All right, I'm going to say sold. So, Jackie, get those for 30. That's another good deal. Bag of proofs. All right. It's a real good deal. So I'm going to put this up if any of you are interested. This is one of the harder ones to get. Of course, this is the year that there were no mint sets, so it's an 83D. Choice BU. I'll put it up for what I bought it for, which is $15 start if anybody's interested in this. But it's hard to get these in really good shape. $83D at 15. Let's see what these go for. I'm kind of curious. Half dollars. Kennedy halves. Ooh, they already have semi-sesquicentennial half dollars on PCGS. Nice. All right, 1983 D. So if if I'm doing this at 15 right now, which is what I bought it for, if it's a 65, it's 26. 66, $35. 67 is 450, and 68 is 4,500. And this one's actually in good shape. No marks on it. Anybody at 15? If not, I'm going to put it over here with the W that didn't sell earlier, the Ware Farm W. No interest, no interest. All right. So I'll go to a couple more proofs. Another Mount Rushmore. And the Congress. So I'll do these at 5 apiece. That's what I bought them for. So $10 for both of these if anybody wants them. Starting at 10. Then I'm going to get into some silver proofs. Anybody? All right, nobody on those two. Hang on. Putting everything back over here. Actually, before I do it, I'll start with this. We'll start with this one first. 40% silver, Ike dollar is a 76. Gem BU minus the hair. So I'll do this one for a $20 start if anyone's interested. I know it says I paid $22 for it, but I'll start it at $20. Any interest? Silver's kind of hard to buy right now, but silver Ikes usually aren't. All right, no interest there. $64. I have 264 proofs. So this is just a regular proof. This one has a decam where it's frosted. There's a 58 and a 57. All silver. I'll do $30 for all of them. So 57, 58, and 264 proofs. They're all proofs. I'll do it for a $30 start. I don't even know what's melt right now on the dime. Let's look, shall we? So melt's right around 28. You're basically getting these for $2 over melt if you get them, if you win them at 30. Melt right now is right around $7. Anybody, anybody. They're talking about silver is going to be going up over 100 by this year and over 200 by next year. Anybody for the silver dimes? $30 start. Nobody. $2 over melt. All right, hang on a second. I have to look something up here. These are going to be the next two items. 58 gem proof red. And a 57 gem proof red. I know what I paid for these. I'm just curious what gray sheet is on them, so bear with me a second. Because I know it's over that. on, baby. Yeah, gem proof on a 57 red. Make sure it's not cameoed. Yeah, they're not cameoed, so. Come on. So that's weird. The 57's lower. So the 57 and gem proof, no cameo red, is about $36. And the 58 is about $48 in a gem proof red. So let's just keep these where they are, and I'll do them what I bought them for. If anybody wants them, I'll do them for 25 a piece. Any interest? So we'll do it, both of them for 50 altogether as a start. Any interest? If not, I may send them in to get them graded. Then I know they'll hit the value. Nobody? All right. So this is a General Lee, General Mead, 999 silver proof. This is from Liberia. It's a $10 Liberian coin from 2000. It is 999 silver. I'll do this at $18. $18 start. A little bit bigger than a quarter. Well, it's definitely thicker than a quarter and a little bit bigger than a quarter. So that's probably right around melt value right now. But historic value on that's a lot better, I believe. Any interest at $18 start? 3-9's fine, guys. No interest there. All right. This is the next thing I'm going to do. It's a coin and chronicle set. I've showed this before. This is Theodore Roosevelt. So you get his $1 proof coin. You also get a silver medallion, silver medal, and a bronze coin. You get a book about Theodore Roosevelt. And up here you get a photograph of him. So I'll start this at 80 bucks. And that's going to be because of the silver coin. It will be $80 start because of the silver coin. Any interest at $80. $80 start. Anybody interested? And it just explains the coins that you get. The coin and chronicle set, 3 coins. 1 coin S-mint, silver medal is the P-mint, and the bronze bald eagle is also the P-mint. I gotta look this up and see if this is. I might be selling this under melt. I thought the metal would only be 90%. See if it has a COA with it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Well, I can't take it out and weigh it, but it's a metal. Let's see if it says anything in here. Yeah, I'm sure it's just a 90% metal, which is usually about 0.77 of an ounce. Same as like a commemorative dollar. So yeah, but with the set and everything, I'm still going to start it at 80 if anybody's interested. I don't think it's on water. I don't think it is. Because if I look at it, it looks about the size of a commemorative dollar. ASCs are a little bit bigger. I don't have a commemorative dollar with me. And I wish I could take it out of here. If I could take it out, I would weigh it. But that's okay. I'll hold on to it. It's a cool set. I wonder if I look it up, if it'll tell me what the weight is on it. Oh my gosh. This is selling online for way more than 80. Hang on. There's only 15,144 of these minted. It was minted, of course, in 2013. And it is 1 ounce 999 fine. So I'm not going to start that at 80. Actually, I'll still do it at 80 if anybody wants to start it at 80. Selling online for about $199.95 for the set. eBay has them at about $140. So I'll start it at 80 if anybody wants it. I'm going to keep it right where I started it before. Not that kind of person that's going to bring it back and renege and change it. So Jack's at 80. Any other interest before I sell it to Jack? It's a cool set. Stay tuned, guys, because I have another one coming up in a minute. It's going to be a 2007 set. All right, going once. I'm not going to type it in there. So if anybody wants it, type in. Twice. And I'm going to sell that to Jack for 80. All right. Theo Roosevelt set. 80 bucks. Hope you enjoy it. It's right around what I paid for it, to be honest with you. That's why I started it there. I'm not that guy who wants to make all the money. You know what I mean? I just want to pass on good deals to everybody. All right, so we got that. All right, this is going to be the other one that I'm going to sell. Hang on, I got to grab it real quick. And you guys have seen these before. This is still in the plastic, so let me take it out. But this is the 2007 American Legacy Collection from the U.S. Mint. This thing is big, so it's going to be hard for me to show it. Let me take it out of here. I had two of these. I just sold one of them on eBay. So you guys are familiar with the American Legacy Collections. Has all the proof coins from 2007 in it. Has a little bit of history on the side panels. Has all of the presidential coins. Everything is proof, but they're all clad, except for the commemorative dollars. And you can see my face there, which is fine. Most of you know what I look like. So this is the first one. So that's the first commemorative dollar. And the second one is right here. It's a desegregation. So they are in the set. They're up a little bit higher. Let me show you. So you got one on each side. All right. So let me put this back down. This set, I'm going to start it if anybody wants it. I had it on eBay for $140, but because you're watching me on here, I'll do it for $130. $130 start. The two coins, the commemorative coins, are about $70 a piece. So there's $140 in silver in the set, not including the proof coins. And everything is slabbed. So you have about $140, actually, about $145 in silver value in here, starting it at $130 if anyone's interested. It is a big set. If there's no interest, that is also okay. I'll hold on to this one. Like I said, I just sold one, so sold one on eBay. It is cool. It's got a little flap in the back that opens up, so you can display them. And the COA is actually in the envelope in the back flip. Any interest? $130 start. $145 in silver in here. Already getting a $15 value on it. Nobody, nobody? Put it back in the case. If anybody watches this later or is interested in it later on, just shoot me an email or let me know if I still have the auction going on. Everybody able to get pennies in your area? Hang on, I'm putting it back in the plastic. It was still in the plastic, so hopefully everybody's able to get pennies where you live. I have about 100 boxes. Well, I have more than 100 boxes, but yeah, see, it's still in the plastic that it came in from the mint. So, you're not able to get any anymore, Jack? Oh, 2 rolls. Right, SF? All right. I have boxes and boxes of them, so not getting rid of them. But I might have. Oh, you guys want to see something cool? Let me bring this back up here again. Hang on. This is a blast from the past. Most of you will remember this. This was an original bag that I opened. An original bag that I opened of 1975. Or 1973, I'm sorry. $1973 from the Philadelphia Mint. Bear with me, I had to put some gloves on because I'm going to pull some of these out. These are BU Red from 1973 with one of my wife's hairs, it looks like. But look at those beauties. Original 1973 cents red. Look how nice they are. With pennies being done, what do you think these things are going to be worth? I mean, look at them. This bag was never opened until I opened it. So these pennies have never been touched. Every time I touch them with gloves on. Yeah, I have your list. I'm still looking for everything that you need, Jack. Oh, these are 73s. Yeah, they are nice. But I have people who are asking me for the bag when the bag is empty. But I don't know if I'm going to empty it now because I haven't been selling these. I even took them off of my eBay page. I used to have them up on eBay. And I was doing it for only $2 a roll, and nobody was buying them. So I'm not doing them for $2 a roll anymore. I'll tell you what, I'll sell 5 rolls of them on here, but I'm not doing them for under $7.50 a roll. So if anybody wants a roll for $7.50, of those pennies. Put bin and how many rolls you want. I'll do up to 5 rolls if anybody wants them. So if anybody wants any of those, let me know. All right, so Jack's going to bin 1. $19.73 cents roll. $7.50. And of course, if you don't buy anything else, you have shipping on it. And Jack times 1. Anyone else for any rolls before I move on? All right. Going back to earlier items, if anyone was coming on late, I had this up. And let me take out this glove since I'm not going to touch those now. I'll touch them later. So I have this that I was selling earlier. Nobody jumped on it. It's 1 ounce, 999 silver, 2025, and it's an Irish coin. It's proof on the back and reverse proof on the front. So melt right now is 95. I'll do this one for 100. Matthew Porter's taking one of the 1973s. Oh, he's taking 3 of them times 3. So I got 1 roll left if anybody wants them. And that's the 73 cents. So yeah, I'm doing this thing for 100, which is basically because of the fees. Yeah, absolutely, Matthew. So melt right now is 95, $100 start on this if anybody wants it. And I was actually throwing in this if you get it. Yeah, I got your 3 rolls. That leaves 1 left if anybody wants one. So if anybody wants this, I'm throwing this in with it. Which it lists for $5 in the shape that it's in. So basically you're getting $100 value here because that melt on that's 95 and then that one lists at 5. So $100. Anybody's interested. If not, no big deal. Hang on. Matthew, did you see the other 2 pennies I had? The other proof pennies that I had up there earlier? They are gem proof red, 1957 and 58. So 57 and 58 gem proof red wheat cents. I'm doing it for $50 for the pair, which is what I paid for them. The 57 in a gem proof is around a $36 coin, and the 58 is around a $48 coin and a gem proof. So definitely getting your money worth if you get those. $50 for both of them, not each. So I'm not sure if you came in late or if you saw those earlier. I also had up 4 proof dimes. All of them are silver, a 57, a 58, and 2 64s. I'm doing those for $30 start, which is $2 over melt right now for the 4 dimes. You can see, actually, I bought them for a little bit more, $8 a piece, except for that one. So it's $2 over melt if anybody wants those 4 silver dimes. So you guys see the 2025 proof sets, the price of them on the Mint's website, what they're selling them for? $125. Or for an uncirculated set, I'm sorry, not a proof set. Uncirculated set, 2025. $120 something. Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. I wouldn't say who would buy that because I'm sure there's people out here that will. But I am not one of those people. All right, nobody wanted the W that I had. Nobody wanted the Kennedy. So let me put those over here. Yeah, right? Well, it's 2025, though, not even 2026. Who knows what they're going to do with this year's. I have to find, I'm going to put this up, but I have to find what I paid for it. Usually I keep everything here, and I pulled that one out, but don't know what I paid for it. Oh, okay, there it is. All right, so this is the next thing I'm going to throw up. I'm not going to puke it up. I'm going to throw it up on for auction. It's pretty cool. So it's 1850 to 1894, Western Samoa, Robert Louis Stevenson. It's a commemorative thala from 1969. It's a $1 Samoan coin, and it's a commemorative one. So I'm going to start this, if anybody wants it, at $6. It is not silver. It is clad. It's just a cool keepsake if anyone likes Samoa. It might actually be, no, it's not magnetic. So, Western Samoa, $6 start if anybody wants it. It's a cool case. like the case that it comes in. Sure, there's a way of opening it, but I would never do it. All right, nobody? All right. Let's see, what else do I have? Anybody collect Ikes? Here's a bag of, are they all bicentennial? They all appear to be bicentennials. So a bag of 10 bicentennial Ike dollars. So $10 face value. If anybody collects Ikes, a nice addition. We'll start those at, let's say 13. Start them at 13 because of the fees. None of them are silver. They are all clad. $10 face on Ikes for 13 bucks. Anybody, anybody? I have a partial roll of Kennedy halves. These are all 1972 Denver. They are all Denver. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $7 face on those. And also Susan B. Anybody likes the old Sea Hag? Here's a partial roll. These are all 79 Denver. '79 Denver. They're actually in pretty good shape, but they are Denver. And there's 2, 4, 6, 7 of those. So for both of those, let's do 25. 25 for these two if anybody wants them. Actually do them at 20. Do the 2 partial rolls at $20 for both start if anybody wants them. It's for Kennedy's and Susan B's. And if anybody wants to throw these in, which are 10 Ikes, I'll do that whole lot right there for 32. Any interest? $32. Anybody for all of them? No interest? No interest. Oh, I did put this up earlier too, you guys. It is the Philadelphia and Denver 2009 Lincoln cents. These are only going to go up in value. So if anybody wants this, I will do this for oh god, these coins can be worth so much money. Do it for $12 for the set if anybody wants it. Anybody for 12? Nobody, nobody. All right, nobody at 12 on those. I'm not sure if I have anything else that I'm going to put up right now. Let me think. I don't want to get rid of I have so many old penny rolls that I just don't want to get rid of them yet. I don't know what is going to happen. I have so many rolls of pennies, it's ridiculous. If anybody wants any uncirculated sets, I have those too. Right in front of me, I have 2022, 23. So I have 2022 and 2023 right in front of me right now. Uncirculated sets, if anybody wants them, I'll do them for $12 a piece. I guess I should see if those are selling for more also on the Mint's website before I say 12 bucks. Anybody do foreign coins? Like foreign silver coins? I have a couple New Zealand coins if anybody's interested. They're both 50% silver. One's extremely fine, one's AU. So that one's about uncirculated. It's a 3 pence from New Zealand. And that one's a 3 pence, 1939 and a 1942 with 2 dots. I'll do both of those for 15. They're both 50% silver. Shoot, that's probably on their melt value. How much was what, Matthew? I might have a lag here, so just let me know what you were referring to. The 2009 penny set. This is what I had up before it. So it's the Philadelphia and the Denver 2009 Lincolns. I'm doing this set for $12. Any marks, of course, are going to be on the plastic. These coins have been in this thing since they came out. And these sell for quite a bit of money if they're uncirculated. So that's the setup I had up. I'm doing that for 12 bucks. Yep, it's a $12 start for the 2009 set. All right, Matthew Porter's doing 12 bucks for that set. Anything specific anyone's looking for? If I have it readily available, I'll bring it up. Yeah, I already wrote you down for it, Matthew. I'm not even going to put sold up here because no one else. It was up there a few times and nobody jumped on it. So that one's going to be yours. I do have, hang on. I do have a star note that I have up on eBay right now that I'll show to you guys. I actually have a few star notes here. So this is what I have up on eBay right now. So this is from the Rare Duplicate series. It's from 2013. It's a B series. This is the duplicate. Notes. Does have bends and folds. On eBay, these go for $30 to $40. I have mine on eBay right now for 22. So I have this one on eBay right now for 22. I actually have people who are watching it. I hate taking items down when I have watchers on it, but if I sell it on here, I'll take it down. But if anybody wants this on the stream, I'll do it for 15. They sell for a bunch. So, and then let me see what other star notes I have up here. So 15 on that one if anybody wants it. And then I have 3 more star notes. So let's say 20 for all 4. If anybody wants all 4 star notes, I'll do them for 20, but that includes the rare duplicate series note also. So $20 for all 4 star notes if anybody wants them. No interest, no interest. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Hang on. You guys ready? I show this one on occasion. I like showing this one. And I know what this bill's worth, but check it out. Ready? It's coming in from the side. Watch the serial number. All but 1, 3. Yeah, so I know what this bill is worth. So let's just say if I started this, I would start it at 100, which is under what the bill itself is worth. So if I was to start it, you'd be amazed at, as a bartender, the notes that I find. So nobody for $20 for those star notes. Anybody want any silver certificates? Making sure none of them are star notes. Yeah, I don't know. I collect like lots of cool looking notes. Like I have one here that's 222444449. I have a $10 star note if anybody wants it. $10 star note. It's actually not in bad shape. I will do that one for I'll do that $10 star note for 15 if anybody wants it. So $15 on that 10. And then there's a $5 one. So if anybody wants the 10 and the 5, SF Kim Rush, 2022 and 2023, they're still sealed. They've never been opened. So 2022 and 2023. Still sealed, never opened. All right, if anybody wants the 10 and the 5, I'll do them for $20 together. Nobody wants those. And if anyone's looking for a set of women's quarters, PD and S rolls, let me know. I have every one of the PDS rolls of women's quarters. I can't put them on eBay because they don't let you put prices that high on eBay. So eBay won't let you do it unless they are graded to go as high as I want for them. Nobody for the 2-star notes? $20 for the 10 and the 5 together. I'm looking them up right now to see if either of them are rare. Oh, yeah, the 10 is rare. Well, the 10 is a bit smaller run. Yeah. Yeah, let's see, 2013. All right, so 20 for those, nobody. That's fine. I will hold on to those. Let's see, what else is everybody looking for? I have one more rolls of the pennies if anybody wants them. 1973 cents, uncirculated, from an original bag of coins. I showed it earlier. I'm going to pull out some stuff and see what we got here. If anybody's looking for any proof pennies, let me know. Christ, I have a bunch of those in the book here. (2020, 2023, and 2024). What is this? 1913. Canada 5 cents. Oh, it's bent. Nope, no good. It's bent, even though it's a 1913. People don't want bent coins. All right, guys. Sorry, I'm just looking through a bunch of stuff. Uh, 14. This is a cool piece, you guys. Check this out. So it's a ceramic coin. I'm figuring from China. Don't have much information on that one, so I'd have to look it up. And then, of course, you have this. 1713. $1 cash. That's an old boy right there. 1713 from the Qin Dynasty. If you guys see anything you're interested in, just let me know and I'll let you know if it's for sale and a price on it. Another silver Ike. $22 if anybody wants a silver Ike. Hey Lance, good to see you. One of the enhanced quarters. Got a bunch of stuff that nobody purchased. Look at this thing. So this is silver, 1911, 90%. The 2018 enhanced. Hang on. Looks like it's got a fingerprint on it, even though it's been in plastic since I've had it. Nothing, Matthew. I'm just going to send it with your pennies. Whatever. Or I'll send it when I send your package out. Not really worried about it. Look at that, you guys, a love token. These actually go for good money. 1886 seated dime that was turned into a love token. Anybody wants that seated dime that was turned into a love token, I'll do it for 15. They go for more than 15, so I'm okay doing it for 15. Let's see what else is in here. Anybody like the Toronto Blue Jays? I have a crap load of V-nickels too, so if anybody's doing a V-nickel collection, let me know. Lance Parker, VIN 15 on the love token. All right, I'll take it out in a second. Look at this, you guys. 1946S. But it is that long number, FS10 19465 It's an RPM 2. So it's a repunchment mark. Let me see if I could see it on the back. Hang on. Oh, yeah. So hang on, I'll show this to you guys. Oh, it's like backwards. But if you look at the bottom of the S, you can actually see it. So it's an RPM. So that's the way that I bought it, with the RPM already on it. But it is a 1946S. So if anybody wants it, I'll do it for 15. Melt alone is $8 on it. So, all right, Lance Parker wants the love token. 1886 seated dime love token. Show it to you again, Lance. Yeah, it's pretty weird when they make the love tokens, but they do sell online for really good money. So that one's yours, Lance. 15 plus, of course, shipping. So it might be worth it for you to get more stuff. But let me add you to the spreadsheet. Love token 15. Lance Parker. All right. Let me show you some other stuff that I put up earlier, Lance, that nobody went for. I have A W quarter. $15 on that dime that's up if anybody wants it. So here's a W Ware Farm quarter. Doing it for 20. If anybody wants it. This is one of the harder ones to get, and everything is on the actual plastic, not on the coin. So I had that up for 20. I have a Tree of Life Irish coin. $9.99 fine silver, 1 ounce. It's reverse proof on the front and regular proof on the back. So with that one, melt right now on silver is 95. I'll do it for 100, but then I'm also throwing in it is a V75, Matthew. I'm also throwing in this if anybody gets this for 100. It's a BU half crown from 1961 from Ireland, and the list price on that is $5. So basically, that'll make up the $5 difference for that. So if anybody wants that, that's $100. Matthew's taking the W quarter for 20. I'll put it back there with your stuff, Matthew, and I'll add you to the spreadsheet. W quarter, $20. Matthew order. So how's everything going for you, Lance? I haven't seen you in a while. But then again, that's on me because I haven't been on here in a while. All right. All right, so Matthew got that. There's that. I also had earlier from 1983 Denver, a half. This is from the year there were no mint sets made, so it's kind of hard to find good examples of this. I'm doing that for 15 if anybody wants it. It is BU. So brilliant uncirculated. I had, yeah, I bet you are. I have 4 silver dimes. They're all proofs. 57, 58, and 2 64s. So I'm doing 30 for those. That is about $2 over melt. Melt on dimes is right around $7, which would be 28 for 4. So I'm doing those 4 dimes, proof dimes for 30 bucks. Start if anybody wants them. I put these up earlier, 1957 and 1958. Gem proof red wheat pennies. I'm doing them for $50 together, 25 each. That's what I paid for them. That would be why. I'd be losing a little bit on the fees, but that's fine. But those are nice. So 50 bucks for the both of those. I put up these two. I'm not doing foreign coins, so I'm going to leave those over there. These two, I'll do what I paid for these also. I'll do them for 10. $5 each. They are commemorative half dollars. So commemorative half dollars, 89S and 91S, Mount Rushmore and the Congress ones. So $10 on those two proofs if anybody wants those. This I haven't showed yet, but I'll show it now. This is 64% silver. It's an Austria 100 shilling from 1978. It is BU. Most of these coins I'm just going to throw up for what I paid for them. So that one I paid 28 for. That's when melt was down. So this one probably is worth more than 28 right now, melt value. It's big. It's bigger than like a half dollar. 64% silver. So 100 shilling, Austria. 28 bucks if anybody wants that. I have the 999 silver proof, General Lee and General Meade from Liberia. It's a $10 money from 2000 from Liberia. So it's $10. It is 999 silver. A little bit bigger than a quarter. And $18 on that. And actually that is probably under melt also. I've been throwing stuff up under melt today all day, so let's look. 2000 Liberia, General Lee, General Meade coin. Yeah, these. Are you been in 18 for that 999 one? Only 20,000 of those minted. And me see how much it weighs. All right, hang on one second. Yeah, these things are selling online for like 33 bucks. So, all right, Lance Parker, 18 on that one. Let me put it with your love token over here. That's a good deal there. All right, Liberia, $10 coin. 18, Lance Parker. All right, so that one's done. This one nobody wants, so I'm gonna put that over here. I had the big set. Of course, I have the uncirculated sets if anybody wants those still. 2022 and 2023 United States uncirculated sets. Those are $12 a piece. If anybody wants them, I have one of each. And then I had the 2007. How much is that 1 ounce piece? Which 1 ounce piece? Jack, you'll take both uncirculated sets? All right. So 24 altogether for you, Jack. Two unk sets. All right. The Tree of Life. I'm doing the Tree of Life. Melt right now is 95. So I'm doing it for 100. But then I'm also including in this coin with it, which is a half crown from Ireland, and that is listed at $5. So basically, I'm just trying to make up the difference, but save myself in the fees. So yeah, it's 9999 silver, 1 ounce. So if you want that, that's $100 for both of those coins. I still have these. Look at those guys. Gotta love the 2025 S's. Am I selling what? Oh, the silver. No, they're not silver 2025s. They're clad. No, I'm not selling those, unfortunately. But I do have the Legacy set, the 2007 Legacy set, which comes with the 2 commemorative dollars in it, the desegregation one and the other one. That set right now, I'll do for 130, but that's because it's got the 2. It's got $145 right now in melt and commemorative dollars in it. So I'm doing it for 130. I showed it earlier. If you want to rewind, you can look. It's still in the plastic, so it's hard for me to take it out. But I'll show it to you guys anyway, I guess. Hang on. All right. Those two uncirculated sets are going to Jack. Hang on. It's still in the plastic from the mint, so, but this is what it looks like. It's a big honker. United States Mint American Legacy Collection. Let me take it out of the plastic and I'll show it to you guys again. So this is the set. It comes with all the proof coins from 2007. Not silver, just regular clad for the actual coins in it. The only silver ones are the two that you see at the top on each side, which are the commemorative dollars. So you have the desegregation one and education. And these are commemorative dollars, so they're 90%. And then you have the founding Jamestown. So those are the two commemorative dollars that come in this set. The value with the silver of just the commemorative dollars is 145 in silver in this set, not including the other coins in it. So I'm starting it at 130 if anybody wants it. Like I said, it's still in the plastic, so I have to take it out of the plastic to show it. That's why it's a pain in the rump. So if anybody's interested in that, let me know. Lance, let me know if you're interested in that Tree of Life coin. If anybody needs, like I said, any of the PDS women quarters, I have every one of them, but I'm selling them as one set. So you would get all of them from the beginning to the end of the set. And it's not cheap, put it that way. You can't even put it on eBay. But I did see the 2021 women quarter set. All of them PDS sold for $3,000 just for the 2021 or 2022 or whatever the first year was of it. 2022. So the first year of them sold for just under $3,000. So that'll give you an idea of what that whole set would go for if it sells as a whole set. Lance Parker, I was also doing, I have one roll left of 1973 original uncirculated cents. The roll is $7.50. It will be rolled by me. It came in a bag. You guys have seen the bag before. But with cents going away and everything, they are immaculate. I have one roll left. Okay. I actually don't know if I'm going to put anything else up. What else is everybody looking for? Anybody looking for anything else specific? Hang on, let me go back over here. If it's something I can easily get to, I'll of course grab it. I've been on for a couple hours now, so. And like I said, I know a couple of people said harder to find V-nickels, but I have so many V-nickels that if anyone's looking for specific years of them, email me, let me know, because I have them. And who bought 1888 and 1894 for V-nickels? Hold on. Oh, 1895, 1896, 1897, 1892, 1893. Doesn't that figure I have 92, 93, no 94, it's 95, 96, and 97. Oh, I don't have a, yeah, no 94 and no 88. Darn it. That's just the way it goes. 1903. And Jack, you bought all those proof nickels for me earlier, right? From me. I just found more. Hold on. These are older though. And you just bought a book for them, you said. So you just are starting a book. So I found, oh, these are older, and these are in better condition. 1957. 1957, that's a gem proof. 59. 60. 61. 62. 63. These are all gem proof though. The other ones I had were not gem proof. 64. Well, some of them are proof decams and some are gem proof, but then I have, here's a 54. There's a 54. That one's actually really nice. And, all right, there's a 2001, 2, 3, which I already gave you. All right, so those are the new ones. What do we got here? Let me look at them. So 54, 57, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. And then, of course, you started with the 74 earlier. So what do we got here? 2, 4, 6, 8. These are all, I know I paid more money for these because they're gem proofs. Eight of these, $3 per coin if you want them. 24 bucks for those. All right. Hang on, I gotta make room over here. 24 bucks. You're welcome. More proof nickels. 24 Jack Seaman. All right. So that'll work there. Let me just look back here. I need some early Franklins with good luster. I don't even think I have any Franklins left. Do I have a Franklin over here? No, I've sold most of my Franklins off. Then, of course, I have the Samoan one that I was doing for $6 if anybody wants it. It's from 1969. It is not silver. It's just a cool commemorative coin from Samoa for $6 if anybody wants that one. And I think I'm going to call it a night after that. So if anybody wants anything else that I showed earlier, let me know. I still have the Franklin for 22. All right, you're going to take the Tree of Life, and I'm going to throw that one in with it. Lance Parker. All right, Lance Parker. All right. Anybody else for anything else that I had up there? All right, I'm going to send invoices out as soon as I get off of here. And if anybody wants anything that I showed earlier that didn't sell, shoot me an email. And if you guys pay tonight, I will have these out tomorrow for you. All right. And I appreciate everybody. Hope everybody has a good night. And give me a few minutes to get the few invoices out that I have. So, all right, everybody, have a good night.